Hello, welcome back to my channel. So this video is gonna be predicting the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, yada yada. It's very early on, we're not even in the summer yet. Don't take this too seriously, like really, don't take it too seriously. I'm gonna go through some transfers, like what our squad will look like next season. And then like, in general, just the predictions I suppose. So let me share my screen here and I'll explain my logic for everything as we go through it. This is what I think our new squad might look like. And like goalkeeper, I pick McNall simply because I like him from what I've watched of him in past seasons. Haven't watched him a lot this season, but I heard he's not actually been great this season. But I have watched him in previous seasons and I liked him. So McNall, he's okay. Then our back forward, I think will be Gvardiol, Diaz, Husanov, and Klosterman. Now, or Cambiasso. And what I think is we'll get both. And I think Klosterman is going to be a specific profile that we can bring in that can play in a more conservative style of football. Like, he's not as good as going forwards, but you will defend better. You will be more solid at the back. And then Cambiasso is if you want to go forwards more, you want to be more explosive, like that kind of stuff. So you have two right backs basically. One who will be more defensively focused, and one who's going to be more offensively focused. And I think that is just fine. Now, I do keep Aki here, as you can see. Red is players I think we'll sell. Yellow is players I think we'll loan out, whether it be due to struggle of selling them or whatever. So, you do see I keep Aki, maybe as a backup. Like Aki only stays as a backup, I think, because he is too injury prone for anything else. There might be a left back coming in. Yuma Ba might come back from loan. So Yuma Ba is currently our player. He plays at Lens, so he came from Valladolid. He might come back from loan. Not sure what his place is in this squad. If he does, maybe he plays as a centre back, backup. Maybe he plays as a right back. Maybe a bit of both. What does Victor Hayes do in this squad? Does he play left back? Pep, please don't play him left back. That is a Pep Guardiola thing to do, to play a Victor Hayes left back. You might actually see that now. Great realization we've had there, but depending on the exact state, we should have something like that. I think we will not sell off Gundogan. Gundogan has a extension clause in his contract that he can trigger himself, I believe. So I think Gundogan will stay one more year, and he'll be a bench player. He'll play like the cup games. That's about it. The cup games, he'll play like maybe 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there. But he won't be a consistent player. Obviously, we'll have Rodri back. And the biggest one, Florian Wirtz. We're not getting Florian Wirtz, but you can let the man dream. So then the questions become, what is Echeverry's role in this team? What is Foden's role in this team? Kovacic, he can play 20 to 30 minutes, I believe. So substituting Rodri off for Kovacic, like you have Gonzalez, Rodri on. Take off Rodri, put on Kovacic, have a double pivot of Gonzalez, Kovacic. Then you have a bit more rest for Rodri, who's obviously just coming back from an ACL. I think that's fine. So that's my approximate squad for next season. And with that, let's get into a tier list here that I've put up to predict where everyone will finish in the Premier League. So I'll just do this quickly. I'll start off with Nottingham Forest here, actually, because I think they'll drop down from where they are this time. But I still think they'll do good. I think they'll barely get, Conference League. I think they'll just narrowly get that Conference League spot. So, Nottingham Forest to finish 7th. Now, obviously these 3 teams are getting relegated this season, by the way, so they're here. I don't know how to delete this. Tell me if you know how to do that. But anyhow, my promoted teams, sorry for the cut. My promoted teams, as you can see, are Leeds, Sheffield, and West Brom. Why West Brom? I have no good reason. But West Brom is back in the Premier League, baby. And so is Leeds. And I think Leeds United will survive the Premier League. And here is my reasoning, yeah? Leeds United got relegated, but they're a big club. They're a club that's got a bit of fight about them. I look at them in the Championship right now, and I've not watched any game, but I have watched some channels from Leeds fans, and I just think maybe they can defend their way out of tough situations in the Premier League and they can narrowly survive relegation. So who will get relegated then? I've got a big one because I don't think it's Everton. I think most people would predict Everton or Wolves if Leeds gets relegated. I'll predict neither of them. I have to predict, and this is by law, I have to predict Man United. It's simply the law. So my apologies if that has offended anyone. Yeah, they'll finish 20th. They'll finish 20th. They'll win like one game all season. So that is the law. Please not criticize me. This is like when Man United gets relegated next season, I have the receipts, right? So please not criticize me for this. Please be patient and see how things go, right? But yeah. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Leeds will finish 17th, yeah. 17th, then you finish 16th. Who do we have finishing 15th? No. Everton finishes 16th, you finish 15th. Who do we finish above that? I suppose Crystal Palace finishing 14th and then you finishing 13th. Sure, nah, you'll finish like 8th or something. Oh wait, I've got a better idea. Yeah, let's do them. And then one spot above them will be West Ham. West Ham will be just one spot above them. But now let's go to the upper side of the table. I think Arsenal will finish 3rd. I think Aston Villa will finish either 5th or 6th. I think Chelsea will also finish like either 5th or 6th. Like they'll be around this area again. I don't know, maybe if Chelsea have a more consistent season they might be better, but I think about that area. That's tough, you know. Who finishes 4th? Who finishes 1st? Like I think Liverpool and Man City. Let's talk about them too. So I think Newcastle finishes 4th. So one of these two finishes 2nd. One of these two finishes 2nd. You know what? I have to. It's by law. Actually, don't take this too seriously. Imagine if West Brom finished 2nd in Champions League in the Premier League next season. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Now we've got a few teams left to distribute. Now I did say I want West Ham right above, not above Tottenham. So West Ham will finish 12th, and 11th will be, I think, Brentford actually. Then 10th will be Fulham, and 9th Bournemouth, and then 8th Brighton. And that is the top of the table here then. These are scientifically accurate. So that's my Premier League predictions. Take a screenshot, I suppose, if you want. Great early predictions. I'm actually gonna... I wondered if all the teams I predicted to get promoted will actually get promoted. Imagine if... I don't think that West Brom will get promoted, if I'm being honest. But if they do get promoted, do you think they get straight relegated? Because if I'm being honest, yeah, like I look at the teams right now in the Premier League that got recently promoted, they all went down straight away, and last season as well. But maybe West Brom, my reasoning is, maybe if West Brom gets back into the Premier League, they'll have a bit more fight about them because they haven't been here for a while, and maybe they'll have a bit more desire and survive because of that. I'm clutching at straws, I know, but... That's my reasoning for why they might survive, but they probably won't get promoted anyway. So, I did say I'd predict the FA Cup and the Champions League and Carabao Cup winners. For the Carabao Cup, I'll go with... I could really take the piss here. Reminder, do not take this video seriously. Carabao Cup, I'll predict Man City. FA Cup, I'll predict Man City. And Champions League, I'll predict Man City. That is completely reasonable. That is... I'm not taking the piss, guys. That's completely reasonable. Man City quadruple. Right. Don't tell me I'm negative. I'm predicting a Man City quadruple next season. And if Pep Guardiola doesn't go invincible, win the quadruple, he has to get sacked. So don't tell me I'm negative. That's like very low standards. If you don't get it, it's a joke. But yeah, Carabao Cup I think will be Arsenal, I think they'll finally win a trophy. Arsenal. Then FA Cup will be someone random. Let's say Aston Villa. Aston Villa FA Cup, and then Champions League. Maybe Bayern München. Bayern München win the Champions League. That's my predictions for next season. Again, don't take it too seriously. All of this is wrong, probably. Tell me down below what you think, agree with, disagree with. And that's it for this video. It's rather short, but it's difficult to give concrete predictions on a season that we're still halfway through the current season. I just don't want to talk about Man City this season, like you get me. I want to talk about next season. Give me a break, you know. Give me a break. Like and subscribe. That helps out a ton. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.